Hello and welcome back. You will find countless articles on the internet telling you how to create quality content, each with a different approach. The only problem is, even after you spend a lot of time, energy, and your money to create content using those methods, there is no guarantee that it will be successful. I assure you, after you finish watching this section, you will be able to write high quality content any day, anytime. And that too in just two simple steps. Step number one, find viral content in your niche. We have already talked about finding viral content in your niche. You can use the super easy BuzzSumo for this purpose. Just go to buzzsumo.com and enter a broad keyword and click on the search button. You can filter the results by date and the type of content as well. Now look for articles that have got a lot of social media shares and add those topics to your list. In no time, you will be able to gather a lot of viral topics in your niche. Pick the content that you think is the best. Step number two, turn it into something much better. The idea behind this technique is to make strategic improvements to the content you found in the step number one. But the question is, how do you make good content great? Simple. First, read through the articles you listed down. Identify the gaps, the missing elements. They could be anything: outdated information, missing information, no photographs, improper design, or maybe the article is not easily understandable. Trust me, there will be missing elements in any piece of content. Now all you need to do is rewrite the article by filling the gaps you just identified. That's it. Like I said, the idea is to find content that's already proven to work and make it better. At this point, you're probably wondering if this is really going to work. I know. To clarify any doubt you might have, I have added a case study. Please follow along carefully. What I'm going to demonstrate now is how an entrepreneur used this simple technique to generate about 17,500 unique visitors to a brand new blog in one day. He achieved this with 0 connections, 0 Twitter followers, and without spending a penny. I will walk you through the exact step-by-step process that he applied. Let me first introduce you to Bootstrap Bay, a marketplace for Bootstrap themes owned by Chris Grimmer. And mind you, he is not a hotshot entrepreneur. Now, Bootstrap theme, these keywords are really competitive with well-established players already in the market. Chris tried various marketing strategies with no success. Soon he came to realize the power of content marketing. He noticed that even his competitors were not focusing on content. That's when he decided to use this technique. Look at what Chris had to say. Now let me share his results with you. Till date, Chris' content has been shared over 368,000 times on different social media platforms. He got 17,584 clicks in one day. Also, it generated over 200,000 visitors in a span of just 4 months. Guess what? Before he created this piece of content, his website was averaging around 150 visitors per day. Now they average over 2,500 visitors per day. If you search for the phrases free stock photos or free stock images on Google, you will find the website on the very first page. Now, because his content went viral, Chris was able to get a lot of backlinks to his website, and the result, a big boost to his website's search engine ranking. And amazingly, Bootstrap Bay's homepage is now ranking number 7 for the keyword Bootstrap themes. So now he's getting tons of sales for his own products. All of this was made possible with one piece of great content that he created using this technique. Alright, you have seen what Chris has achieved with this simple technique. Now it's time to walk you through how he did it in just 2 steps. Step number 1. Find successful content. After Chris decided to use this technique, he started searching for viral content related to his niche. In the process, he came across a blog post on medium.com which said, "Stock photos that don't suck." He observed that it had a weak list of free stock photo sites. Still, the post attracted a good number of social media shares. Chris found that his target audience, graphic designers, web designers, and bloggers, were freaking out about the post on Reddit, StumbleUpon, and other social media sites. Now, Chris must have thought to himself, if that weak list of links got people that excited, what if I present something a lot better? He spotted out the missing elements of the post and started filling the gaps. There was no introduction and conclusion in the article, so he decided to create a traditional blog post with an introduction, body, and a conclusion. There was no information about the licensing of those websites, so he gathered that information and put it in plain English. Another missing element was photographs. He added them and also wrote a brief description of each website. Finally, he added more websites that provide free stock photos. And here's the result: 17 amazing sites with breathtaking free stock photos. Now you're probably thinking, it must have taken him ages to get this done. No, actually, it took him about 6 hours to create this masterpiece. 90 minutes to find successful content, 1 hour to search online for extra resources that he added, about half hour to fetch licensing of each website, another half hour to gather the pictures. It took him about 2.5 hours to create and organize the article. Chris exactly knew where his target audience was hanging out. He posted this content on web design subreddit, StumbleUpon, and everywhere possible. From StumbleUpon alone, he got about 500,000 views and 365,000 likes. Amazing, right? You can create viral content too. You just need to take action on what you have just learned.